Monday, Self-Esteem Mondays. And the date is 3/16. Alright? So, I don't be saying this, y'all, but these messages are timeless. So whenever you get them, you know, the wisdom can apply. Um, so anyway, good morning. I'm happy to be here. Um, I'm happy that you're here. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a privilege to have this seat. Um, yes, I really appreciate it. Um, I hope you all had a great weekend. Um, you got out and did something. Not really that, you got out and actually did anything. But as long as you took the time out to pamper yourself, as far as, well, cater to yourself, um, to your individual, your personal needs, whatever you needed, whether you needed to just relax, whether you felt the need to meditate over the weekend, because like I said, we had some crazy energy out here that we needed to transmute through compassion and love. Um, but or you simply enjoyed, connected to your inner child, and enjoyed your creative passion. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I hope you had a pleasant one. So let me see. I didn't really hear anything in the ethers. It's been kind of quiet. A lot of people are under judgment. Well, you're not really being under judgment. A lot of people are realizing that shit has hit the fan for them. Um, you know, for people who have been under judgment for a long time, and been doing stuff, basically everything is coming back now. Just like we are at the precipice of receiving what we put out. Just like we're being prepared for, or some of us, and some things are actually being manifest in our lives. Little by little. But just like we are receiving, they are receiving. So they're receiving for all the energy, the negativity that they put out. So their shit is coming back, just like our shit is coming back. So things have been kind of quiet, um, in that regard. So anyway, let's see what Spirit has for us today. Let me turn this down a little bit. Well, I want to see what Spirit has for us today. That's all I kept hearing over the weekend is stay open. So stay open. Your blessings can come in any form. Even though we think we know what we want, your higher self and your inner God, your inner spirit, also will truly knows what you want. You know what I'm saying? The more authentic you allow yourself to be, the more you align with what is required for you at this moment. Okay? All right. So, Spirit, is there anything in this bowl that you want to share with us this morning? Cover your ears, guys. Is there anything in this bowl you want to share with us this morning? Oop. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm finished, but I just want to point out we have a butterfly, and this ghost fell on this solar plexus chakra. Now, I'm going to put it over it. So, as I'm reading, because there's something significant about that. All right. Is there anything else? Oh, and there's a cross. Anything else? And it's infinity symbol. That out? Okay, okay. All right. One more. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So we got a root chakra, we got your third eye chakra, and a shark. Since I got so many, I'm gonna have to take notes as I'm looking this up. So we all know butterflies transformation. Okay. Solar plexus is your willpower. Let's look up cross. It says divine love and victory over sin and death. Okay, wait a minute. Let me write it down. Because this is kind of cryptic. All right, it says divine love and victory or redemption. Okay. And then we have infinity. Hold on. Confidence. Confidence is that solar plexus. Self-esteem. It just falls in line with self-esteem Monday, right? Self-esteem. All right. So infinity. I'm sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. I thought I had a self-esteem on. Okay. I mean infinity on here. Constant flow. Constant flow of energy. All right. Eternal life. Okay, unity and balance between earth and, well, between material and spiritual worlds. Okay. And we got your root chakra. That's safety and stability. Um, I'm sorry it's taking so long, y'all, but it's quite a few, so I just want to make sure that we are intuition. Of course, we knew that was intuition, but I always just like to see um, if there's any other word that I can draw from, because maybe it's not so obvious all the time. Okay, inner wisdom, intuition. All right, and then the shark is the last one, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay. Is your power, relentless forward movement. All right. And fearlessness. Okay. Fearless and momentum. All right. Now, so let's go back. The butterfly is transformation. Solar plexus is confidence and your self esteem, your willpower. The cross is uh, divine love, redemption. Infinity is the constant flow and balance. All right, and then your root chakra is your safety, stability, grounding. Third eye is your intuition, your inner wisdom, and shark is momentum. So it's something about your high. This ghost then means this could represent the higher self. All right, the higher self, especially because it's paired with self-esteem. So this transformation that you're going through and aligning with your higher self. All right. Um, and connecting with divine love. It's something about the constant flow. Because they said, because remember we said the infinity was about the constant flow, the balance between the material and the spiritual self or spiritual world. All right. So grounding that energy, or that energy is being grounded. All right. So, and I guess it's gonna help us with the our inner wisdom, so we can boldly move forward. Or at this time is gaining momentum. The balancing of those of a lot. I just heard a tap on the wall, so that's confirmation. um, so aligning, so we're aligning with our higher self. Okay, going through this transformation, or that we're aligning with our higher self. It's getting stronger. All right, um, balancing out with that. It's a constant flow between a higher self and aligning with our. I'm sorry, yeah, aligning with our higher self, and building confidence, becoming more confident with that. It's opened us up to a constant flow between the spiritual and the higher self, the spirit and the material world. Excuse me. All right. It's it's gonna it's strengthening our intuition. It's being grounded. Um, it's becoming more stable, and we're locked in with our intuition. So as we move forward, our intuition, because we're doing this work, or because this is happening, the intuition will be much stronger. Uh, it's building momentum. All right, as we move forward. Okay. Jeesh. You know what? I love my spirit team, but sometimes The stuff be kind of cryptic. They be like, I just heard we use the cards then. I like it. I like to use the charms because um the cards don't always say, because you know how the cards be so wordy. They have so much stuff on there. I want to get straight to the meat. So if I could pick one word, if I can see what these charm mean and then align them up with the cards, I can. It just better shows me what spirit is really saying about it instead of just the whole reading the whole card. I don't know. It's just me. I just like charms, I guess. I'm making excuses. Anyway, happy Monday. Shit. All right, Spirit. What you want me? What are what we saying here? What's going on right here? What is it that you're trying to? Okay. What? Hold on. Okay. So I picked up the cards and this fell out. It says, "See what's real." See, that's what I'm saying. We're now, after this transformation, us doing this work. The work, like I say, connecting to your inner self, even the having that strong spiritual practice when you get up in the morning, you connect. You know what I'm saying, with your higher self every day. It's redeeming or elevating us or healing uh, that severed connection that we once had. So now we have a stronger connection to our higher self. All right, it's being grounded and it's putting you in a place where you can see what's real. You have, you know what I mean. So because this card says, "See what's real. Observe with clarity. True insights lies beyond the surface." That's what we're building. The strength to see what lies beyond the surface. So um, having a strong, having strong insight moving forward is what's having us, allowing us to have inner peace. All right. And I say that because before this card fell out, when I first opened the box, this card didn't come out the box. And so I knew to take this card, but then as I'm looking at this one fell. So Spirit wants me to use both of these. And so right now, and remember when I opened up the message today, I said it was the ethos was quite quiet. It was pretty quiet today over the weekend. Um and this says, "Harbor of peace. Find serene refuge in the peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters." So, us having this inner vision and using our third eye to navigate, uh, after this since this is what we've transformed into, relying on our inner wisdom, aligning with our higher self, has allowed us to have a stronger inner wisdom, and it's being grounded. And so Spirit wants us to stop being fearful of the things that we do not see, with the naked eye. Everything you need to know, it will be revealed to you, will be shared with you as long as you stay in alignment. So being in alignment gives you confidence. Thank you, Spirit. And I remember because when this came out, this, like I say, this ghost was sitting on top of the solar plexus. So Spirit said, being aligned with your higher self has given you confidence. All right, and it's redeemed you. Um, you display divine love That's divine love, that you have a constant flow between the spiritual and the material world. So that strengthens your intuition. So Spirit says that should bring you peace. Yes. Look, on the bottom of the deck, higher wisdom. Yes. I'm going to take it. Wow. That's higher wisdom. You're receiving the messages that you need. It says explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. That's what being connected to your higher self and the higher realms offers through your third eye, your intuition. Yes, that's how we need to be moving forward. Um, this way you can be fearless moving forward. That's where you get your inner peace from. All right? All right. Got one more here. It says trust the process. So when you have a strong connection to your third eye, you can embrace uncertainty because you have faith about the journey that's unfolding in front of you. All right. Have no fear. The Holy Spirit is here. Yes, man. I like it. All right. I come on, Spirit. Okay. It says ignite ambition. So again, you can using your inner wisdom uh is gonna let you be relentless in moving forward. That should empower and you ignite your ambitions even more. You know that? Because that you know that you are untouchable to things that you cannot see. All right. It says it should you should be able to push forward with no fear in your heart because you know everything that you need to know will be revealed to you. All right, and you trust in the process. All right, Spirit, you have the divine protection as long as you are on your path. All right, and you're doing your work and you're aligning to your higher self. Every day you tapping in. All right, you staying connected. Spirit will always show you where you need to be. All right. It says ignite ambition, pursue desires with drive, and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. So yeah, as you're moving forward, everything will be revealed to you. All right, because you're trusting your higher wisdom. All right, all right. And on the bottom of the deck, I'm just gonna take it. Spirit, I like the way you just give it to me so easy. You make it so easy. It says enjoy the journey. That's where we are. We've gone through this transformation. It's time for us to enjoy the journey. You're on the other side. Um, we're on the other side of the mirror or the portal at this point. And so it's just a matter of growth from here. All right. But even though you may not see everything may not be laid out for you, but Spirit wants you to enjoy it's time. Thank you. Spirit wants you to enjoy the journey at this point. It's time to enjoy the journey. It says embrace each moment fully, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. All right, so don't have no fixed mind going and coming in here, because that's how you miss opportunities. All right, like I said, your higher self knows. So you can have an idea of what you want to do, but when you're connected with your higher self, remember I say you get new information every day from the cosmos because everything is shifting every day. So when you wake up and tap in and get the and sync your spirit back to your physical body, oh, you know what? Because that's that flow. So when you go to sleep and your spirit It's off astral traveling, collecting everything you need, and it comes back, and you click back in when you open yourself up to connecting by meditating in the morning, syncing that energy. Remember, I said, think about a video game. I just see like trying to connect, like you the person, and you got your avatar is on the screen, and it's just wandering around until you lock in with it. So that's what happens when you sleep at night. Your spirit has been astral traveling. So when you wake up, you just can't jump up and run out the house without sinking. All right, you gotta sink so you can be in the flow. That's how your higher self guides you. It got to be on top of you, baby. Yes, you got to lock in with your higher self. Yes. So that is that infinite flow between. That's how you have redeemed yourself. You're allowing, or that's how you have, or that's what you need to do, is to learn to lock in. That's how you redeem yourself and be in this infinite flow of the spirit and the material world. That creates stability, all right, because that gives you a strong you lock into your wisdom, your higher wisdom, and your intuition is strong at that point, and it makes you a force to be reckoned with. Yes, thank you, spirit. All right, the spirit said, as long as you keep this, all right, as long as you keep the order, trust the process, you can follow all your ambitions, all right, and enjoy the ride, all right. And on these cards fell. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put this one down. Right here it says new heights. All right. As long as you do, spirit say, just as long as you follow the program, you can enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the journey. Because this is about to be a bumpy ride. Not a bad bumpy ride. You know what I'm saying? Twists and turns, may have a couple of obstacles, but nothing that you can't overcome. It says, new heights, let your connection with spirit. Oh my God. Let your connection with spirit ground you. Remember, I said you connected with spirit. I said that. You connected with spirit. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. You know what? Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Source, creator, higher self, just whatever you want to call it. I'm humbled every day because this world would like to tell us that God is somewhere so far off, and I just think that we just been misled, and that's the redemption of the cross. The Christ consciousness. You know what I mean? Enlightenment. That's what this cross represents. The Christ consciousness. All right, the light. You know, just every day, I'm humbled. You know, I'm filled with so much gratitude. You know, I I see past the illusion, that has been keeping me, or it's keeping us back, or keeping me back, or kept me back, and had me disconnected from truth. And so when I do a reading like this, and Spirit just laid out, and then Spirit put the cards on her to confirm, first of all, things that I've said with the charms. That's another reason why I like to do the charms, because to me, it strengthens my intuition, all right, my connection, all right. But anyway, there you go. There you go. But wait, these cards fell out to you, so I'm going to go ahead and share it. So where we are, You're having your strong connection. Now you align with the Christ consciousness with that cross right there. This infinite, uh, it's an infinite divine flow between your spirit and your physical. All right, it strengthens your third eye so you can move relentlessly forward. All right, trust in the wisdom of your higher self. All right, you can pursue your passions. And Spirit says that should give you peace because you got access to everything you need. All right, through this connection. All right, and like I say, you need to trust the process and enjoy the ride because you about to rise to some new heights out here. Now these fell out before we got to this. All right, it says oceans of possibility, crystal clarity, fully immersed, steady as you go. All right, so your newer heights, soaring to new heights, push you in alignment to an ocean of possibilities. All right, and you have crystal clarity. All right, an ocean of possibilities with crystal clarity. All right, you're fully immersed. All right, you're fully immersed. Get full. If you're not fully immersed, get fully immersed with your inner wisdom. All right, that provides crystal clarity. All right, and then the last it says steady as you go. All right, come on, spirit, steady as you go. It says navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns, moving forward. Fucking period. Yes, I love it. Thank you, spirit. All right, all right. I love it. Um, Let me get us some self-esteem cards. All right, those because depending on where you are, some of us are still got a little shaky. All right. So again, these self-esteem cards are meant to help us strengthen some areas of weakness that we may be having. You know how we can always stand for self-improvement. Ain't nobody perfect. All right. So this is just something as we are stepping into a new identity, a new version of ourselves, different ways we can tweak it. Like I am actually looking to do a wardrobe makeover, so I just be getting on Pinterest and looking and trying to see what's my style because I'm no longer the same person. I'm no longer interested in some of the old things, and been made over so many times. So it's even I'm even more curious to see the person that I'm turning into. Anyway, I just saw something come out. Hmm. Belief inventory. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if they want me to take all those, but I'm definitely gonna go with that belief inventory. Okay. Self esteem. This is the homework. Okay. Belief inventory. Okay, number 68. Self esteem and core beliefs. So this is the homework for the collective. All right. It says commit 30 minutes as often as needed. So there's no time limit. I mean, like weekly or nothing like that, as often as needed. All right. It says materials, paper, and writing utensils. Make a list of your core beliefs. Include your strongest beliefs about yourself, others, and the world. Look at each belief and contemplate whether it was created internally, or taken from messages you received from someone in your life. Reflect on whether each belief speaks to who you want to be. It says the tip. Take your time with this exercise. Revisit the list until you feel it's complete. As you do, give yourself permission to change the core beliefs you no longer wish to hold on to. Okay. Wow. So that lets me know that, and again, the self esteem. Look, look, y'all. So meanings have multiple readings have multiple meanings. Okay, let me say that. Let me say that. So, and I've been saying something about this ghost landed out of the bowl on top of this self esteem. I mean, this solar plexus chakra. Now, when I put it up there above